Welcome to Jamrock Crew's Western Conference Podcast. Your boy Big Body Cisco, my brother WESTAFA, and we have the honor of having Mighty Crown in the building. Come on,
SAMI-T.
the legendary Sammy. How we doing, brother?
How you doing, man? How you guys doing, man?
We're blessed, man.
Yo, man, good to see y'all and welcome to Jamrock Cruise.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, it's like a reunion every year. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I was telling him, so this is my first time on the cruise, right?
Okay.
And we were just telling Dynamic, and then that this is the first time I've seen a sound clash. So we had went to you guys' retirement party today, and I was looking through the pamphlet, and WESTAFA was sending me videos of you guys. So we MC and DJ on a different level, where it's not really a sound clash. We do festivals.
Okay.
And when we do the festivals, we kind of just go back and forth. And this is the first time I actually sat down and watched you guys' videos on the retirement thing. And come on, Sammy. Come on, man.
So I was explaining to him how,
Come on.
like, what we do is kind of like a sound system in a sense where we're just hyping the party and just busting the place, you know, getting it ready. Usually for Boog when we're on tour with him or different artists that we work with. But he's never seen the thing in a warring arena, you know.
I was kind of mad when I found out you guys wasn't a part of this sound clash. When I sat there, I was like, wait, Mighty Crown's not on this one?
It's like, you know, when Muhammad Ali got a you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We come in like Pele right now.
Yeah, man.
But tell us, I mean, how'd that even come about for you guys to even start this stuff that called Mighty Crown?
We started off like listening sound system cassette tapes.
Yeah.
When we were kids, like when we were teenagers, right? One of our friends like brought back a sound system cassette tape from Jamaica. One of them visited Jamaica, and I actually don't know how he got it, but we were listening to it. I was just so impressed to the sound of it. You know, even the word bomba clot and all the sound of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what it meant, and I thought bomba clot was like basically a good word.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, yo, he's a bomba clot DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I thought it was
And they're
like
like,
a
hold up.
hailing up kind of word, but you know.
What kind of music were you into? Were you into reggae already?
First I was listening to hip hop. Like I was like listening to like Public Enemy, Run DMC, and you know, NWA.
Wow.
And you know, as a kid, you know, it's like, oh, wow, hip hop, nice. But then when the Bob Marley album, I still remember the first, the Legend album, that the message was in there, and it kind of struck me. And then I think it was at around the same time, the Bob Marley album and the sound system cassette tapes. That was the only source we had back in the days, because we didn't have no internet, no YouTube, no podcast.
That was your introduction to reggae.
Yeah. So from there, it just inspired me, and I just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And from there, it was like cassette tapes, buying records, keep on going, and we started building our own sound system. And
then you guys at what point moved to New York, right?
Yeah, I went to New York from 1992.
So and that was a good era of music too, in the 90s too. 92?
Yeah, so, you know, like, all right, Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., like, he was hustling right there. Like, and I was there.
So you guys are in Brooklyn then?
Yeah, I was in Brooklyn, and then I was like, you know, watched him, you know, blocking the whole street and performing, and so I was in that era. So, you know,
part of hip hop.
Yeah, so, you know, the whole hip hop and reggae is like, you know, it's like cousins.
Yeah.
Especially
in
New York.
Yeah, so it wasn't like nothing irregular in a way. Everything was so regular.
Yeah, because there's so many Jamaican transplants.
Yeah, it's like so many Caribbean community in New York. So so I used to always hang around in Brooklyn, you know, because I wanted to learn patois.
Yeah,
I learned patois in Brooklyn.
I was telling him that I think you guys learned that before English.
No, I knew English before,
all right.
you know, because I went to like an American school in Japan. So I kind of had a little bit of English, but patois was a whole different game.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the word wagwan, I didn't know it was like what's going on. You know what I mean? Like when you first hear it, like wagwan.
Yeah.
But I love the tone, you know, how would you call it? Like the flow of it, like wagwan.
Yeah.
It sounds that powerful to me, you know? Yeah.
You know, what's crazy is seeing the videos earlier at the party about the arenas, man, and like the crowd of people that's there, and how you guys have everybody waving the towels and stuff, like so you guys are really responsible for introducing Japan to the culture of reggae.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Well, before, like when we were teenagers, they used to have like Japan Splash and you know, big shows, like not big as our stadium shows, but
Yeah.
like they used to have like maybe like 10,000, like maybe 20,000 people, and those were the days like you get everybody. Like, but I was so little, right? I didn't really know because there was like Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs,
Wow.
who else? Leroy Smart, Super Cat, Tony Rebel, like all in one. They used to keep a show called Japan Splash, but then that they kind of died out. And then when we came in now, it was a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
It was a whole different, like because I went to New York and I really fell in love with this sound system culture. And then, you know, listening to Clash
Yeah.
set tapes, and I was like, yo, one day I want to be on that stage.
Yeah.
You know, competing with the realest ones, you know what I mean? Like listening to like Kilimanjaro, Stone Love, and
Yeah.
all these sounds that I, you know, listened up growing up with, you know what I mean? So,
Legends
yeah.
in the business.
Yeah, and now I'm in it. And
Peers
then,
now. Yeah. Ricky Trooper and
Yeah.
G-Fuss, damn it. Yeah. that's
Did you
crazy.
know early on that your mic game was gonna be as nice as it was, or is?
Yeah, hell no. I was like, yo, I was just learning. I'm always
Yeah.
in a learning process, you know. I always have in my mind, like, you know, I'm always like in a challenging mode.
Yeah.
Even if I win, like Jamrock Cruise Clash, you know, I won 3-peat and, you know, undisputed reigning champion and stuff like that. But like, always in a challenging mode, man. Never be comfortable.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Never be
Like,
complacent.
You always have
Yeah.
to attack.
No,
Yeah.
and you know that's what kind of makes or breaks the Clash point.
Yeah.
Because it's like when Sammy comes in, just like Dynamic, it's like you guys are so witty, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
quick
two
with it,
steps
quick.
ahead, like
Yeah.
if you already have an idea, maybe somebody's gonna say something, or you know, and it's like your comebacks are so quick.
You
and-
either use it against them or
and
yeah.
clever,
Yeah.
you know, and man, it's definitely an art form in itself, you know.
Thanks, man. Like, I'm so blessed. Like, I really didn't really like fully discover my talent like that. Maybe like a couple of years back.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing this for long, but
Also, just recently.
like really like
Yeah.
I'm talking like I'm feeling this
Yeah.
kind of
Comfortable
vibe.
with it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I got this now. You
Yeah.
know, it's maybe like a couple of years back, maybe 4 or 5 years. You know, when I started playing in Jamaica, clashing in Jamaica and stuff, like I kind of built my confidence and like, okay, I know what they really want, and
Yeah,
you know, I
yeah.
see how the crowd move. You know, see their vibes, what kind of tune they want, and you know,
Dude,
all
these
this stuff, man.
These guys have freaking tore up some Jamaican sounds
But
in
that,
Jamaica.
tell me
where-
about that, Sammy. Being from Japan, going to Jamaica, the birthplace of the Sound Clash. How the intimidation factor had to be on a whole nother level to say these kids from Japan are going to Jamaica, battling these Jamaican sound. Tell us about how that pressure was on you guys going there from the first time you guys stepped in Jamaica.
The pressure was like is a different level because
Yeah.
Jamaica is a little bit different from the rest of the Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's you know, they're tough. You know, it's not an easy road. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then you know, it's so funny. Like there's something about Jamaican, right? Like they respect you, but they don't want to give up.
Yeah.
In a way, you know what I mean? Like it's
gotta
nothing like
earn
no.
that- you
Yeah, it's
gotta
not like
earn
it's like
that
an
respect.
island thing, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like because I know like because I'm from Japan and you know you have that the island vibes. Like yo, I'm proud of my place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we ain't giving up.
Yeah.
So
Real prideful.
they would. I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of times I get biased and
Yeah.
you know I supposed to deserve this and like they drop me off and
Yeah.
you know kind of stuff like that all through the years but I learned like really a lot from the Jamaicans, like how to be tough in the game, and because I'm a Japanese
Yeah.
kid coming in to the Jamaican game, it wasn't easy at all, man. Because you know, being non-Jamaican and competing was like really rough. But the only thing, right? Sometimes I think like if it's a regular person, you could have really like commit suicide or
Oh, man.
wanna that kind of the pressure.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the pressure. It's really fucking tough. Oh, it can't cuss.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Because you won't.
Yeah. So like you know, but that made me strong.
Yeah.
You know, the struggle was real, and you know, being in that community, like, you know, but the passion.
Yeah.
My passion always won.
Yeah, man.
The love for reggae and dancehall music that I had always topped that. Like, yo, you know what? do I really love this? And always my answer was yes. Yeah.
Do you credit that to your longevity in this game because of the love of the music? Yeah.
Definitely, because the message that I felt from listening to the Sound System cassette tapes and the Bob Marley albums and stuff like that, yeah, it's totally inspiring, and still up till now.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I was just when WESTAFA was telling me about you guys, it's like a movie. Kids from Japan going to a whole nother country of Jamaica, not only having to go into what they kind of like had in the Sound Clash, but learning patois and kind of speaking the language and doing it the way you guys do it. Come on, that all those elements had to just keep for you guys being this long in the game and just
But like,
being legends.
I knew like the language was the key factor.
Yes.
You know, because like, if I was just speaking Japanese, people are like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, what the fuck you saying? We don't know what you're saying. Like, language was the key to me. Like, so
that tripped them out when you came in with the patois.
Because of this look, and like I'm talking patois, I'd be like, yo, he's one of us. Kind of vibe, you know? And then people kind of accept it because we really respect their culture and love their culture. And they're like, yo, one of we this, you know? Like, you know, and they'll be like, yo, you're one of us, man. You're good. Like, you know? So I felt the love, you know. The struggle was rough, but I also felt the love. A lot of them, you know. You know, in any country, anywhere you go, you're gonna have haters, and the ones that will respect you. You know what I mean? No matter which color, which race. You know what I mean? Oh, you
in every
always
race,
have that. You know, as long as you're a human being that's striving, you're always gonna get that.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, it is what it is.
What was that? I think 20. I forget the big class that you guys did. I think it was the last one you guys did, where you had the J-Book flag over you.
Oh yeah,
was that the last one? The most?
Yeah, I think that was the no. I think that was the second one. Yeah, the second year.
That was a crazy one.
That was the most.
Tony Madon, right?
Yeah.
But tell us how that even came about, because we had Konishki on the podcast.
Yes.
And he was
Konishki, my
like,
brother,
I said, we're going to see Mighty Crown and Boog on the cruise. He said, ask them how they hooked up. This is what Konishki told us. He said, when you talk to either Boogie or Sam or any of the boys, ask them how they hooked up.
So one of the members, right? He's not a former member. I mean, he's a former member.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a member right now, but one of the selector guys used to live in Jamaica, right? His name is Super G. So he used to live in Jamaica, and he linked up with Konishki first.
Nice.
In Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right? And then when he came to Japan, and then he linked him, and then he introduced me to Konishki, and he had a party in Yokohama, which is my town.
Yeah.
And then Boog them came. And I think Boog was in a band, like, not as a solo artist. I think it was a group. Right? Like, I think 3 of them or something like that.
Like Longa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I met them. And then
so Boog was telling us that Konishki to introduce you guys, but he said Boog was already a fan.
Yeah.
So when he met you guys, he was just like tripping out, you know. And none of the other guys knew really, you know. So he was like, Boog just was mind blown, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know
he
that.
was a big fan, and so, you know, he's very shy, you know that. And
Yeah.
so he didn't want to show, you know, how excited he was.
Okay.
So that's why fast forwarding to you guys showing him so much love, having him voice for you guys, and you know, actually using it in the Clash, and it being a big thing, you representing for Boog, like, man, it's an honor on both sides.
It was just so love, man. You know, that's family thing kind of vibe to me, you know, because like whenever I went to Hawaii, back in the days, you guys used to have the studio in the North Shore side, and you know, I even produced one song. You know, he made me produce one song with Fiji.
Surfer's Anthem.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Featuring Fiji, and you know, and we recorded right there in the North Shore, and you know, it was a vibe, and then you know, the relationship kept going, and then so you know, we'll be chatting, like, you know, DMs once in a while, and you know, I know you guys are always on the road, and you know, like, we on the road and stuff. So
I remember you linked up with us in New York in Brooklyn, actually. We had a show at the Knitting Factory.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. You guys were on tour, and I was like,
just
yo,
rolled in, and Sammy was there already.
I was like, yo, man, I came to check you guys. Yeah. That was a nice link up. And I also remember, right, I don't know if you was there. It was in, I think it's Jacksonville, one of those places in Florida, right? And we had like a dance, and then you guys had a show. And then Boog had a show, and then after the show, they was like, yo, we're gonna come to your show. I'm like, yeah, come, roll in, right? Big someone massive coming like in about 8 or 10 crew, and then by the time you guys reach, right, it turned up to become a clash.
Wow.
In the dance.
Yeah.
And then the guy started dissing Mighty Crown, like, yo, Japanese boy, I'll kill you tonight. And it was supposed to be a regular juggling dance.
Yeah.
Then it ended up like they started flipping on, yo, Japanese boy, you in a my tone, in a one, kill you, like kind of vibe. And I'm like, oh shit, all right, no problem. And then like, you know, because I had it already, like in my mind, like, yo, I know what song to play and kill him right now, right? Then Boog is like texting me right in front of me, and like, yo, he's disrespecting Mighty Crown. Yo, should I punch him in his fucking face?
Boog's ready to go.
Yo, they were all ready to go, and they were all drunk, and you know, the bottle was like, you know, empty and stuff. I was like, oh wow, it was like, yo,
it was ready to ride for y'all.
Like, yo, Boog, no man, I got this shit, man. Don't worry, man. But you know, it was all love, man. You know.
See, that's crazy. But now that you guys, so we're retiring after 30 years in the game. It was a dope party that you had with all the cruisers that came and showed respect and like that. What's next for Mighty Crown?
Actually, a lot of producing is probably gonna go on. You know, we want to kind of lift up this whole thing on a different level. You know, we want to bring all the younger generation into the game. You know, it would be so nice if we could bring another Mighty Crown in the game. You know, with our experiences behind. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of my you know, thing after the retirement. And me personally, like hip hop, EDM, other genres of music has a big international market, right? Compared to reggae and dancehall. So I want to kind of help out in a way, like to bring that up to that kind of level. I don't know what I could do, but that's my goal. Like, yo, I want to put reggae and dance on that same level. Yo, hip hop's supposed to be a cousin, but they're way up there, man. Like, like, you know, business wise, making money wise, you know what I mean? Like that aspect is not there in the reggae and dancehall culture. So we kind of want that up there, man.
Is there any like sounds or people you have in mind as far as that?
You know, not really at the moment. There's one and couple of them like going to Jamaica and voicing dubs and stuff like that, but not at my level yet. You know what I mean? But like, I definitely want to help out those guys, and then because language is another, as I said early on, is a key factor. You know, you got to be able to talk in this game. And if you're gonna come and, you know, compete in this side of the world. So we just want to build another Mighty Crown, I guess. You know, it's from the younger generation.
Tell us about this cruise that we seen at the end of the video.
So before the retirement, we wanted to end off our retirement with a bang, right? So we were inspired by Jamrock cruise, and then Japan never had like a music cruise. Like in Japan, cruise is like real retirement shit, like a 60-year-old or a 65-year-old.
They just really started doing like themed music cruises. You know, that are appealing to younger crowds. But before, it would always be for
like the family getaway, the Griswold's cruise.
But it's out here, like you know, Jamrock cruise is like the 7th or the 8th year now, right? Like, so that's the first reggae cruise, and you know, there's other genres of music doing the other music cruise as well, and it's like we were like, yo, this is it, like, yo, let's do a cruise, man.
And so where will it be going?
It's starting off from Yokohama port, which is our town, and from Yokohama we're going to Jeju Island, which is Korea, and same basically that kind of, you know, from Miami going to Ochi,
just kind of just do little rounds.
So, and then we're going to another countryside place called Kumamoto and back to Yokohama. Same 5 nights, 6 days.
Is it on sale yet?
Yes, sir.
Far East
reggaecruise.com.
All right.
If you've never been to Japan, this is it, people. I'm telling you. And we got some Jamaican acts as well. It's not only the Japanese acts, and we have like, you know, definitely the Japanese reggae and dancehall acts that, you know, who stood up for the Japanese reggae scene.
Yeah.
And we also bringing Wayne Wanda,
Nice.
Freddie McGregor. He had a stroke the other day, so hopefully he
Yeah, I just
recover.
heard
You know,
about that.
yeah. So, but I heard he's like getting better and better. So, and who else did we have? TOK. We have TOK on board, and we have.
I thought I heard that they retired at some point.
Yeah, I heard they retired and they're back. So you know.
So at Mighty Crown, there's a chance that Mighty Crown could be performing again.
And we thought that the Sound Clash winner for the Jamrock cruise was going to be big. Just imagine the Far East cruise Sound Clash winner for that one. Come
Are
on.
you guys planning to do a class
Oh,
there?
right now we are considering it, but like because I know people love that
Come on.
culture and
Come on, Sammy.
But we'll see,
Yeah.
because you know the other side of the world is another different game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's not like Jamrock Cruise, so much artists on board, so much you know, DJs and you know soundmans on board. But yeah, we trying our best.
And I know you guys had a Boog, or you guys had your own festival, right? That you were doing, that Boog came out.
Yeah.
Are you guys still doing that, or?
We took a break for that for a while, but we're trying to do the land version of it, right?
Yeah.
And then
take it to the sea.
then take it to the sea.
Yeah.
We want to finish off with the sea. We definitely want to finish off with like something. We stepping up our thing, you know what I mean? Like, we learned from the Welcome to Jamrock cruise. Big up to Damian Marley, Dan, you know what I mean? So we kind of learn from that, and we trying to do our own, the Far East Reggae
That
cruise.
documentary that we watched earlier today, is that something that people can watch? Or is it just for today?
Definitely not only for today, hopefully, because I want to put it out.
Yeah.
I want people to see
People need
what
to see that.
People need to see that.
hopefully maybe you guys could
Please, man.
run it, man.
Come on.
I'll get the footage, and please, if
All
you
right,
guys on YouTube,
I don't think you guys understand the severity of what we have here. Mighty Crown, the legends in the game, 30 years down and still got more to go. Thank you, SAMI-T, for joining the Western
man,
Conference
thanks
podcast.
for having me, man. Thanks, man. Always, man.
Yeah,
And
you know,
salute to the
anytime you reach
legends, man.
Hawaii, Vegas,
The
Bay Area, LA, give us a link, man.
Respect,
you know you're
man.
We got all the
good,
big
man.
Samoans still with you,
man.
Sammy.
Respect, man.
Western
Respect
Conference
and honor.
podcast. Welcome to Jamrock Cruise. We out. Peace.